everybody, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Platinum PokéRadar FateLocke. That was some excellent biking skills, if I do say so myself. In the last episode, we took down the 8th and final gym leader of our adventure, earning ourselves the Beacon Badge from Volkner. And it's not quite dirty yet, like the others yet. It's still a little bit visible. You can see just a little bit of the color. The yellow. That's about it. Anyways, we did it. I would like to say without any problems. We didn't even train up to the level limit at the time, a level 50, because I was so certain that our Douglas Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome, our Steelix, was going to be able to take down Volkner with no problems. I even had him use the move Curse, boosting his defense and his attack, and lowering his speed that wasn't really necessary in the first place. And his Raichu had Focus Blast, and look at that special defense stat. Not very good. It's a Steelix. He's not the most specially defensive Pokemon on the planet, and it took him down to 1 hit point. A Pokemon of mine hasn't lived with a single hit point since my White 2 adventure years ago. It's been a long time since a Pokemon has come that close to death, and out of all the Pokemon it could have been, it was our Douglas Dimmadome, and I couldn't imagine losing him at this point in the game. I lost my mind. He's been here with us since level 6, back in the Orberg mine, as a little Onix, and I can't imagine my life without him here in this journey. Or without any of these Pokemon, really. They've all been through so much, enough to all earn an effort ribbon. Except for Pascal. Pascal is the most recent member of the team. Excuse me? The tough ribbon. Oh yeah, I put you in a contest. I forgot about that. Well, cool, I suppose. But yeah, we got our Pokemon the effort ribbons, and the reason they were all able to get it, except for Pascal, is because they had Pokerus earlier on in this adventure. And because of that Pokerus, that's the reason that Dimmadome had the extra hit points to survive that Focus Blast. Without that Pokerus, he wouldn't have had the special defense nor hit points behind him to live. The virus he contracted at the start of our adventure saved his life. And that's just really wild to think about. A 1 in 20,000 chance to live. And it didn't end up mattering until all the way here in Sunyshore City. And that is just a wild part of their story. Only 3 of the Virus 6 are still on our team. Virus 6 being the Pokemon that had been on the team at the start. They were there when we got Pokerus. Our Staravia and our Machop. Douglas Dimmadome. Dan. Goofy. And our Psyduck Huey. Psyduck, our Huey died. Woodstock and El Primo sit in the PC, as they were retired long ago. Dan, Dimmadome, and Goofy are still on the team. They have been through a lot, this team, and it's my mission to make it to the Pokemon League and have these 6 fight against that league, whether they're going to be the best 6 or not. I believe in this team, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how they fare against the league. We don't have much further to go. We have this route of water, Victory Road, and then the Pokemon League. I have no repels. Is this not the most anticlimactic thing, or what? Okay, we have some max repels, and I also, now that we have all 8 gym badges, we're able to buy full restores. So I went ahead and bought ourselves 10 of those. 9, we had 10, and here's another heart scale, which is going to be really helpful for getting moves for the final 6 once we make it to the Pokemon League. I have 1 heart scale, and I don't really want to go mining for more if I don't have to, and by having this one, hopefully we'll find another one on this route, and that'll be all we'll need for the Elite Four. Maybe we'll need more. If I have to go mining, I will. The underground's not the worst thing in the world. I enjoy it, it's just, I'd rather not. It's a more time-consuming thing. Doesn't matter. It's just a Luminion here. I'll go ahead and Thunderbolt it with Blasphemous up front. I rolled a 4. Not that it will matter. We will absolutely destroy this Luminion, and that's all that Miranda, I believe her name was, should have. Level 45, which is pretty high level at this point. I remember a trainer on this route, my original Platinum Wedlocke, had caused some problems. It almost killed my longest standing member on the team. And I really don't want that to happen again. I don't really need to level up. I'm fine level-wise. I should be level 50 on everybody, but I should hit level 50 by the time we're done with it, so it really doesn't matter. It'll just be like we took on this route before Volkner. There aren't too many trainers here, I don't think. But one thing I did want to go ahead and mention, I'm just going to do it with Plasmius until Plasmius is level 50. I saw somebody in the premiere last episode ask me, why is Plasmius the washing machine? I rolled a 5. Plasmius's type does not change in this. Okay. Must not have anything other than normal moves. Okay. That's fine. We'll just two-shot each one. What I was saying is Plasmius's type does not actually change in Generation 4 with its form, so he'll always be an electric and ghost type. And the reason that he is a water type right now is because Hydro Pump's just the strongest attack that I can get in his form. And I had that for Cyrus, I believe. But I never actually ended up changing him back to another form right now, just because I don't have Cut on any of my Pokemon in my team, and I haven't really felt like going out of my way to change his form. I'd like to have him as the Fan, just because it's the most underrepresented form of Rotom, I'd say. I'd say the Fan is the one that you really don't get to see the most, and it's the one that I wanted to prioritize him as early on, but I ended up having to change his form for Candace, and then we changed it for Cyrus, and I just never ended up actually changing his form. Yeah, I was going to just go ahead and fly back to Eterna City, but it's more editing work, but I think it'll be cooler overall. Alright, there we go. His form should have changed by jumping onto that specific tile. Not entirely sure, but I had heard rumors about that. Let's go ahead and check our team really quick. Yeah, he's the Fan form now. Definitely the coolest looking menu sprite and just the coolest form overall, I'd say. As a kid, I always preferred the Lawnmower form, but over time, I think the Fan's the more unique one. What can I say? I have a Repel up. What can I say? This is what happened, wasn't it? Yeah, I think this is what happened. The Gauntlet. What can I say? I like underdogs. Would I outspeed this? I mean, he's my fastest Pokemon. So, Hydro Pump from this thing could kill Plasmius, actually. Do I run? Okay, I panicked inside for a second. Well, I think that's what happened to Gauntlet in my original Platinum Wedlocke. I was coming here before the gym, maybe, I think, and then I had a Repel up, and then a Tentacruel got me and used Hydro Pump and crit him. It was a scary time indeed. Oops, the dice. Dang it! It's a 1. I said 2 on accident almost. Dang it! Why I drop it on the floor? No! Alright, there we go. What I said is I almost said 2 because it landed on its corner, right? And it was the side where you can see 1 and 3, and I was gonna say 2 because it's between 1 and 3. We're not gonna need it anyways. We don't get a partner for this fight. How about that? That's my new rule. I don't need it. I was gonna say 1, but then I was like, well, let's say 3 because that's the less getting to choose number. But I'm pretty sure Oscar here probably doesn't have anything that Plasmius could be affected by. We got a Mantine and a Mantike, and I'm guessing another Mantike, which, by the way, we get an encounter on this route. I forgot. This is one of the Pokemon we can get. Not Mantine, but Mantike. And the other thing oh wait! No! No, we don't get an encounter on this route! Tentacruel's the other one! You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? That's fine. The game baited me. The game said, here's your encounter, so you don't have to wait for the Repel to wear off, and I just completely ignored it. Yeah, that Tentacruel counted, and we lost our encounter. I ran away from it. To be fair, I don't have my Master Ball anymore, and I wasn't risking it. So I probably would have ran away anyways. Discharge doesn't make sense. It hits multiple foes. That's the only thing it does better than Thunderbolt, but Thunderbolt's 15 power more. It would just be kind of stupid. I said I don't get a partner for this fight. Well, we're gonna go with, I could go with 1, 2, or 3. The reason is just because obviously Remeraid's not gonna do anything. I just want the experience to go to Goofy or Dan, and I say we'll do 3 because 2 wasn't even on the dice. 3 was probably a little bit more than 1. It was either 3 or 1, and I'd pick Dan. So there we go. I'm only doing this just to get a little bit of experience on Dan, because Dan's not level 50, and neither is Goofy, who is the 2 that I will be taking on the rest of this route with. Not that Remeraid could have done anything to Plasmius or Daniel. Daniel's even worse off to fight Remeraid, but Daniel has a cool strategy. Daniel's fast, he has Dragon Dance, he has Waterfall now, which is just obscenely powerful on a Gyarados, enough to one-shot the Remeraid there, but he also is holding the Razor Fang, and the Razor Fang increases the chance of flinching the opponent. Why is that awesome? Because Waterfall has the chance of flinching the opponent. And yes, in this generation... Oh, Dimmadome's not level 50 either. Well, excuse me. In this generation, it stacks with Waterfall. It doesn't in future generations, I don't believe. But it'll work with both Waterfall and Ice Fang. And that's just good. It'll increase the chance of flinching, I think, by... It'll make it 40%? Because Waterfall's a 30% chance to flinch, and then it's another 10%, so it's got like a 40% chance to flinch. And with Dragon Dance, it'll boost the damage of it, and it'll make me outspeed everything, and that'll give me the chance to flinch every single time. And speaking of that, Goofy has the King's Rock. I want to give the King's Rock to Plasmius. Oh, the Wide Lens would probably be pretty good too. The Wide Lens is good because then Air Slash never misses. What's more important, the chance of Air Slash flinching or the chance of Air Slash never missing? I say the chance of Air Slash flinching, because I can give Goofy something else. So let's go ahead and give Plasmius King's Rock. That'll boost Air Slash's chance to flinch, which should be the same as Waterfall, 40%, if my thoughts were correct with Daniel, of course. And then we have Goof Maestro over here. What do we give the Goofy boy? I have absolutely no idea. He only has 3 moves right now, Surf, Ice Beam, and Aqua Jet. His 4th move will be Drill Peck. I guess the Shell Bell. Sure, why not? He's got to have something. I mean, he doesn't have to have something, but it's just a good idea to have an item on the Goof Man, of course. Probably should use the Goof Man. I'm not going to use the Goof Man right now. I just get Daniel to level 50, then we'll continue down the way. I could do a double battle. We could spice things up. Sure. Anything to make this take less time. It's a water route. You don't see very many of these, but they're very annoying. The Dream. Guys, think about it. They're boring and annoying. Anyways, what I was saying. You don't see very many of these in Platinum is what I meant to say. It's a late night recording, can you tell? The Dream. To guess a trainer's name. But what if I guessed both of their names in the exact same battle? Chelsea and Marcus. That's the names. I got a good chance here. Colton and Paige. Not even close. They have 6 Pokemon? Oh no, this is gonna take forever. It's a Wingull and a Marill. That tells me they're gonna scale. They probably have a Wingull, a Marill, a Pelipper, and a Azumarill. And something else. I have no idea what else they would have. Mantike and Mantine? I don't care, personally. Colton and Paige. I rolled a 1. Wait a second. I can't do anything right, man. Okay. If there's a double battle, and you're going into the double battle, you need to roll for the partner before the fight. Luckily, because I rolled a 1, I would get to pick. I would pick Goofy. There we go. Okay? Crisis averted. Did I do this wrong? Yes. But I rolled a 1 anyways. I picked Goofy. I apologize. And the rule is actually you're supposed to technically avoid a double battle if you can, just so you can't like roll for the double battle and then be like, yeah, I'm gonna do a single battle. I don't like that roll. No, that's not how you're supposed to do it. But they're water route trainers and it worked out in the end anyways. So you know what? Don't. This is, guys, this is a water route episode. I'm trying my best, okay? It's 4:15 in the morning. The video is supposed to go up in less than 12 hours. I don't have a video ready. I stayed up all day watching RuneScape videos, and I haven't done any work today. I deserve the break. I busted my butt trying to get Emerald finished. It's done. I just wanted a break, okay? I took my break. I'm making the video. You guys are gonna get to see this on June 9th, the day it's supposed to come out. I really, really hope Corm passes out after video has been recorded. Video doesn't get uploaded until June 10th. May. No, it's June. Don't forget it. Anyways, the video will be up on dang it! I'm tired, okay? You understand? Anyways, at least I'm watching RuneScape videos instead of playing RuneScape. That's where the problem lies. I'm kind of worried about this Octillery here. What if it has, like... Yeah, it doesn't have anything. I was going to say, what if it has, like, Bullet Seed? But for one, that's a giggle. For two, that's not going to be super effective against either of them. Yeah, so... Not too sure what Octillery here is planning. Screech. Okay, that's actually kind of bad. Colton and Paige. Octazooka, what are you doing? Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take out the Golduck, because it's more likely to use a physical attack. Who did they even use Screech on? I'm not quite in the mood to pay attention today, Paige and Colton. But you know what? I'm trying my absolute best. How you guys doing today? I have an interesting thing I want to talk to you guys about. I debated talk about this in a video of Platinum. Probably not a good spot to talk about it in because not many people are watching Platinum compared to the other series that I've done. Hello, how you gonna do to Dan now? It's resisted, we should be fine. Yeah, you're nothing. Not even concerned. And a Wingull. Well, Wingull is gonna do less than Octillery ever could. So I say we flinch Octillery and then Ice Beam the Wingull. That sounds like a good idea. But I figure I might as well talk about it here. If I want to make an update video, then I'll make an update video about it. But probably not. I talked about this in my original Platinum Wedlocke 2, which I find kind of hysterical. Much earlier on in that series. But I never actually did anything with it. It was when I first started YouTube. It was like my first couple of months. Because I did my first series in like a month. And then Platinum was frequently... They were all daily, so they came quicker, basically. And I talked about, I'm a new YouTuber or whatever. I know people collaborate to grow their channel. Should I do that? And then, like, the response was like, yeah, Corm, do it. You're new. Work with other people. Did I ever work with anybody? I didn't. Why? Because I'm a hermit and I don't like other people. It's not that I don't like people. I don't like talking to other people because I'm socially awkward and I have anxiety. And I just don't do good with other people, okay? I'm sure you guys can relate. Like, I'm super outgoing in the videos, I do great commentary, but then I picture myself doing this series with another person, looking at them in my webcam, and talking to them. This would be me. In my mind, nothing at all, because I'm just not good at that. But then I think, well, doing a collaboration could build people skills, could make me better in person with people. It could help me make friends, of which I have none. It could grow the channel, get more of you guys out there, grow the community, you know how it goes. But the age-old question, the reason I really didn't want to do anything with anybody is because nobody on YouTube makes content like me. Nobody makes that stuff. That's why you guys are here. I'm the only guy that does Wedlocks like Maryland. He's done now. For the record, I did ask Maryland to do a series. He declined. It was quite expected. So I thought I'd ask. This was recently, by the way. But, you know, that's just as expected. He's done with them anyways. So, for the most part. So, you know how it goes. Anyways, what I'm saying, yeah, Dan can stay up front, is I just don't make content like the mainstream Pokemon YouTuber. And so I didn't want to subject you guys to that stuff, because it's not what you subscribe for. Most of you are here because you don't want to watch that stuff. So if I did something with somebody else, it's gonna be like that stuff. I rolled a 3, by the way. But then I thought, just because I do something like that, doesn't mean I can't continue making my content that I enjoy to make, this main series stuff. And who knows, maybe I'll have fun with that, make some friends, have a good time, and I can still do my main series stuff. So I've been thinking, I got a lot coming up here. I got a live stream series I'm planning. I got the new series I'm planning after this. But maybe reach out to another YouTuber and do a series that is more so along the lines of the mainline Pokemon YouTube stuff. The co-ops and the verses and the cage locks and stuff like that. But I do want to say, I'm just curious what you guys' thoughts are on these different things while we're surfing along the routes, of course. What are your thoughts on these things? Because I know it's different. I didn't know Dimmadome was in slot 3. That actually wouldn't have been too good for that Tentacruel there. Dimmadome would have suffered an unfortunate demise. We do not want that to happen to us, of course. But I want to know what your guys' thoughts are on that stuff. Do you guys watch that type of stuff, or are you like me and you're one of the people that don't watch anything like that? I completely understand. That's why I started my channel, because nobody else did stuff like this. And here we are. But I was also thinking it would be interesting to do something with the mainstream people, but I'm not going to budge from my roots, of course. Like, I'm going to budge a little bit. I'm not going to do a randomizer. I absolutely refuse. I'm just not going to do it. They want to work with me or do something with it. It's not going to happen. Try something new. You know, and I'm trying something new by reaching out. You try something new by not doing a randomizer. It's just as good, if not better. It's better. It's my opinion, though. I understand. And then I want to do a Wedlocke. Nobody else does Wedlocks. I rolled a 4. Did I say that? I think I might have. Anyways, it's Plasmius. Seeking. I can do it. What if it's level 50? If it is, I switch, because it probably has Horton Drill. And we ain't about no Horton Drill times. But none of them do Wedlocks, so get them to do a Wedlocke. I thought it would be super fun. Goofy doesn't have a 4th move, by the way, because he's going to get Drill Peck at level 51, and I figured, why not? Just wait. There's nothing really to give him here. I could give him an HM, but then I gotta go delete it. Wow, Goofy, you did a lot of damage with that surf. I am so proud of you, Goofy. You're just incredible, I tell you what. But I thought it'd be super cool to get somebody willing to do things my way, no randomizer or whatever, but do a cage Wedlocke. That way we're doing the cage lock thing, like people like to do, and it's a cage Wedlocke. But I'm a stickler. Okay, this is why I never really worked with anybody. I want to make friends and get out there and do things with people, but I'm a stickler. I'm not doing none of that randomizer stuff. I'm not doing none of the Pokemon that wins the cage match gets a free revive. No, we're not. We're doing the challenge as a challenge. There is no revives in Pokemon. I mean, there's no revives in, that was a movie reference. There's no revives in a Nuzlocke challenge. If you use a revive in a Nuzlocke, it's not a Nuzlocke. That's just how it is. So I'm not about that. I thought it'd be cool to change the cage lock rules to do it where it would be super, like, it'd be more challenging. And instead of just you pick one Pokemon to go into a cage match, I thought it'd be cool where you either pick one pair and your pair fights their pair, or you literally use there's an episode dedicated to it, a 6-on-6, where all 3 of your pairs fight to the death, and then the loser has to release an entire pair. Not all 6 of them. I know they all technically would have died in the said cage matches or whatever, but that's a gray area I'm willing to overlook for the funness of fighting in cage matches. Like, I'm willing to overlook that since it'd be like in a Wi-Fi battle, not like in the real world type thing. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like, I'd look at it as a simulation, and the loser of the simulation has to release a pair. You know, like, say goodbye. Like, they're not dead, they just have to go on. You know what I'm saying? I thought that'd be a cool idea. And that way, like, it'd be like a battle in the anime. Like, you know how, like, Ash would fight Paul and, like, it'd go on for a whole episode? I thought that, I rolled a 6, by the way. It'd be super cool to, like, have that cage match go on for, like, a whole battle. 6-on-6. Full blast. And then the loser gets to, you know, has to get rid of a pair of their choice. Or the winner gets to tell them which pair they have to get rid of. And the winner at the end, or the person with the most cage match wins, or the person at the final cage match wins the lock. I thought that'd be pretty cool. It'd be something I'm not used to. It'd be a new take on the cage lock with the Wedlocke rules, of course. And who is in slot 6, by the way? Pascal. Yeah, we'll stay in. I need the experience. Tentacruel's not that threatening. It'll take a few hits because it's got a lot of special defense, but not much it can do to Goofy here. Would Aqua Jet actually do more than Surf? I don't think so. Not now it wouldn't, because it has a barrier, but they have such low defense compared to special defense is why I thought. But Surf is like double the power, more than double the power of Aqua Jet. Surf does more, I'm sure, and it's gonna take a few. I'm sorry, but you keep setting up that barrier, bud. Okay, it's working, it's doing you wonders. But I thought that'd be really interesting. to do something like that. And obviously, the winner doesn't get any revives or anything. Maybe the winner could get... Maybe we could do something like... I don't know what you could do. I have no idea. But just... The winner just gets the advantage of not having lost a pair. What else do you need, honestly? Right? You know what I'm saying? I'll use Aqua Jet here just because it's faster. Don't want to see the barrier animation. I've seen it 3 times. Don't need to see it. But I think that'd be super cool because I don't want to take you guys so far out of our roots here of, okay, I'm going to work with somebody, going to do something much differently than I normally do. I don't want to ever use the speed up button, but I feel like those guys are so attached to it that I don't really have much of a choice, unfortunately. But, because I'd have to keep up with them. I thought that was a shiny Pelipper for a second. Actually had a mini heart attack inside. That would have been something. Pokerus and a shiny Pokemon in the exact same series. It's like, can you actually get better than that? I digress. Anyways, I think it would be really fun, and I don't want to take you guys out of your comfort zone so much. Like, all right, I'm doing something with somebody else, it's super different, and then have it not even be a Wedlocke. It's like, I do Wedlocks, that ain't going to change, and I don't see why anybody wouldn't compromise and do one as well, because it's interesting, it's fun, could introduce a whole bunch of new people to it that haven't really ever given it a consideration before. I just overall think it'd be really fun, and I'm open to it. And I know there's a lot of you guys out there that hadn't subscribed for that, really do not want to deal with it on this channel. I understand. So another thing that I'm really looking into is I don't want it to be more than 1 episode on this channel per week. You guys don't want to watch it, don't have to do it. 1 episode a week and 2 episodes per week overall, 1 on my channel, 1 on theirs, is what I'm looking into doing. I've tried so hard to reach out to people on this platform over the past few months. I tell you what, I rolled a 2, by the way. Who's in slot 2? Daniel, Dimmadome, yeah, and that's not gonna happen. So Goofy, this is your fight, bud. Not that they can do too much to Goofy. This is mainly just rambles with Quorum, seeing how you guys feel about it, because obviously it's something I need to do to make friends, just grow myself as a person, grow the channel, and it's just something that I have to do. So hopefully you guys are okay with at least skipping a video a week or checking it out. Oh, it's a Machoke. I mean, I guess Dimmadome is gonna battle. Yeah, like, Goofy can't... Like, a Cross-Chop would kill Goofy. A Cross-Chop Dimmadome probably survives really well. So, we'll do this with Dimmadome. We'll just Earthquake him, and if I absolutely had to, I could switch into Goofy, take a hit, Aqua Jet it. Does Double Edge doesn't do more than Earthquake. I'm faster? What? That's just mind-blowing to me. But, another thing I will never do is a Soul Link, because, like, I don't like to be cocky. Oh, it used Vital Probe. That's why. Yeah, we're fine. I mean, I knew we were, but, like, there's always that part of me that's like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Now, that was a special attacking fighting move from, like, a special attacker. Focus Blast. You know, they might have done a little bit more. Gastrodon. What? How much Ice Beam do I have? I have 3. I can't hit this thing with a water type attack. So, worst case scenario, I gotta use a PP up. Or not a PP up, a Lapa Berry. Anyways, Soul Link's not really something I'd ever do. For one thing, I think it's really stupid that somebody reckless and careless... Wait, this is a ground type. He says. As he says reckless and careless. Hold up, Goofy! I did over half. That's all that matters. Body Slam. I mean, don't paralyze me and we're great. Please? Oh, you jerk. Why you gotta do this? I bought full restores, though, so, like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, you know what? Thanks. Thanks for sparing Goofy. I appreciate it. Earthquake would have one-bopped him, probably, like, maybe 2, but you had 2 attacks, so... I appreciate you sparing me. Zachariah, or whatever your name is. I have absolutely no idea. It was Zachariah. You know what? My subconscious did not fail me today. I'm super proud. Absolutely. Leave a like for my subconscious and tell me down below that you liked for my subconscious. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, and I thank you for the support on the series and the channel, of course. Anyways, what I was saying, Soul Link. I think it's dumb you can lose a Pokemon because of somebody's recklessness and stupidity. Yeah, I said it. Stupidity. I've seen some things, and not gonna name names. Obviously, they don't care as much as I do, but that's the thing. I care a lot. I'm not gonna be reckless or stupid, and a Soul Link's a bad idea. And like I said, I don't want to be cocky or anything, but I'm basically at the peak skill level here on YouTube. Like, I said it. If you want to take that as a challenge, fellow YouTuber, hit me up. But I'm just saying, like, I am. Like, I've kind of proven it at this point. I'm not gonna say of all time, because then everybody's gonna get mad. But that's, let's be honest here. On YouTube, I can say it. All right? And that's not something that once, like, that's like saying, all right, we're about to get in territory where I end myself, basically. Basically what I'm trying to say. You know what, Dimmadome? You're going to get the experience share. You're going to hit level 50. You did enough against Volkner. You're not fighting water types. What did I just say about being reckless and stupid? That would be like leading with Douglas Dimmadome right now. He dies to a water attack. Likely. What I'm saying is it would be like putting a junior... it would be like putting a T-ball player... Alright, mate. Yeah, it'd be like putting a Little League player on your MLB team and expecting good results. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna do great with most of your players. But then that one guy comes in and ruins it for the whole team. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. I'm not being mean. I'm not degrading. Everybody's good at different things. I happen to excel at this. And I don't want to rely on somebody that's gonna bring me down. I'll versus them any day. That's great. But why should my Gardevoir die because you sent out your Golem against a Milotic? You know what I'm saying? That just doesn't make any sense. What am I doing in the bag? Experience share. He talks about being great, doesn't remember why he went in bag. You know, but I think I've earned the right. I got thrown off by Audrey. We already had an Audrey. Gabrielle, never would have happened. But I think I've earned the right over my years here to claim I'm pretty good at this. I think that's why you guys enjoy to watch me. Some people like to watch people on YouTube because they like to see countless amounts of deaths. I'm sure you guys are one of them. And the deaths of mine are more impactful because they're so rare. You know, what am I doing? At least on this series, they've been rare. And you know what? I'm just gonna stop because people are getting mad probably. I'm not being cocky, I'm being humble. That's what I call it. I'm being humble. I'd say I have earned the right to claim that I'm pretty dang good at this. You know, everybody makes mistakes. I've had my fair share of them. My fair shoe of them, I almost said. That was like fair few and fair share happened to like combine. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, this girl was crowned the champion of the swimsuit contest. It seems like I'm not the only one around here with an ego. Basically, no, she's showing off. She's like, did you know I was crowned swimsuit competition master? You know, and then I'm sitting here like, I happen to be pretty good at this. I've proven it. There's a difference. I could have just said, whatever her name was, Cassandra, I do believe it was. I could have just looked at her and said, I'm the best in the world. You know, there's a difference than saying, you know, I've happened to have proved my ability. The reason I tread so lightly here is on my Discord server a few months back. I don't understand this. A lot of people never seem to understand this. But I claimed, hey, Dimmadome's level 50. Everybody's level 50. We win. Alright, I was panicking for a second. Like, did I break the rules? No, I just didn't roll. I was like, wait, Dimmadome got experience. What have I done? No, I've not switched. It's fine. I don't need to. Blasphemy says that's not the point. Reckless? Stupid? Sure. But a couple months ago, maybe a year ago, I don't know how long it's been, I was talking to people asking them what their favorite series of mine was. And I said how much I enjoyed my Pokemon Y Wedlocke. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's amazing. That's what I said, basically. I said, I think, quote, I said, it's probably one of the best series, Pokemon series on YouTube. What's wrong with that sentence? What's wrong about feeling confident and good about your work? I don't know. I ever got mad. So many people were like, how dare you? I subscribed because I thought you were humble and you weren't like that and cocky and egotistical. And, you know, basically like I was being, like I said I was like a god or something. I was like, that's not how I meant it. I think it's got a really good story and is one of the best series I've ever done and potentially one of the best series on YouTube. I don't personally see what's wrong about having confidence in your product. I'm not saying it is the best. I'm saying it potentially could be one of them. So, I never understood it. I don't mean it in a bad way. You guys should know that by now. It's been 3 years. I'm not a bad guy. I rolled a 5. I rolled this time. Are you proud? I did not need to. Instead. And that's the last trainer on the route. Can you believe it? We've done it. But that's one thing I never liked is like, I'm one of those people I mentioned I'm a meh kind of guy. I don't really care like what happens. Like obviously I don't like bad people, but I know there's not much I can do about certain things, so I'm just kind of like, I don't let things bother me. But there is one thing I do not like. Is there one more trainer? No, we're done. We're at the Pokemon League? This is the Pokemon League? I guess it's the other side of the Pokemon League. Pokemon League's on the other side of this cave right here, which we will be tackling in the next episode. This is Victory Road ahead, as it says. But I don't let too many things bother me. One thing I really don't like, though, is when you've, like, built a relationship with somebody. This is like one of my number one pet peeves. When you've built trust and a relationship with somebody, but they still assume that you're out to get them or that you're something you're not. You know what I mean? Like, that's just one of my things. I've had that in a relationship. It's not a good thing. It's not a good feeling. Like, you've been with somebody or formed this bond for so long, you know? And they still look at you like you're trying to kill them. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not a good feeling. And that's how I kind of felt in that moment. I was like, I thought you guys knew me better than this. But it's in the past. I'm not mad about it or anything. It's just, it's why I'm so careful to talk myself up in some sense. It's good to be confident. I have no confidence. No self-confidence otherwise. Let me be confident about my videos. I should be. You know, I think I produce fairly good quality stuff, and you guys seem to enjoy it. Shouldn't I be confident? You know what I'm saying? This girl understands what I'm saying. I hope you guys do too. Anyways, with that being said, our whole team's level 50, so I don't know if that's a good level to go in Victory Road with or not. I'll have somebody check the levels for me before I actually record Victory Road, and if we need to train, we'll start the next episode with a training montage for Victory Road. And in the episode after that, we will take on our rival for the final time and then go back and take out 2 of the 3-leg trio. The ones that aren't roaming. And then after that, we will be set to train and enter the Pokemon League, taking on the Elite Four and the Champion, and finishing this adventure off right. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, a like is very much appreciated. It helps out the channel a great deal. And if you want to see more Pokemon Nuzlocke variants like the FateLocke here, feel free to subscribe. And I will catch you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching.